the ball. Give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Fix black shot.
Young hands it to Hubbard. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Denzel Ward in on the tackle.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains. They're nothing fancy. But they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
Steal, black, red, 38, smash, red, set, hut.
They'll go again with Hubbard. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. It's a Carolina first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
This time the sliding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the Browns' 46-yard line.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Let's go. 10 black. Ready.
Throwing is Young. That's the left side. Hauled in by Leggett. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Well, they hook up again. 2nd time on this drive. And this one's good for 18 yards and a first down.
Black, set, yellow, go. 50, grit, hey, red. Hut, hut.
A give up the middle, it's Hubbard. And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. 2nd down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
From the 20, here's 2nd and 3.
Set, ready. 30, Fury, yellow, white, white, hut, hut.
A run for the first time. That's Trevor Etienne. And he'll get the first down there. A pickup of about 5 yards.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Okay, break.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Go pink. Hey, hey, blue. Steel, black. Set.
Now Etienne. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's 2nd and 9.
Set, hut, ready.
Off the play fake. Here's Young. That one taken in right side by Leggett. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
A lengthy opening drive. Now comes to this. It is third down. Out of the shotgun. Young. That one taken in. Kenarella McMillan. Touchdown, Carolina.
Well, after 2 weeks of anticipation, 2 weeks of scrutiny, I'm not sure if you can start a Super Bowl game any better than we just saw here, Mike. I mean, to take that ball down methodically, play after play, and end up with a touchdown, it just allows you to settle into the game, settle your entire sideline, and take a deep breath. Now it's up to the defense to go out there and try to get a stop, and you just can't start a Super Bowl any better than that.
Will Lutz set to kick off.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. This fielded at about the 9. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. The run, it's the rookie from Texas Tech. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 9.
Let's go. 52 blue.
Back to throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41. 15 yards on the catch and run for the first down.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
Here we go. Stop. 45. White. Hut.
They'll run, and this is Quinshon Judkins. A good physical run, motoring forward for 9.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground, and tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around, so continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage, mix in the runs with the pass, and if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
2nd and inches.
Ready. Yellow, 22. Hut, hut.
Handoff here, up the middle. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. A gain of 16 yards. First down, Cleveland.
First down, Cleveland.
Blue striker. Set, ready. 30, black ultra. Flag blue. Hut, hut.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hits.
And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Browns.
The kicker on.
Like we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
On the return, here's Trevor Etienne. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Black 40. Set.
They'll begin here on the ground. He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. Daniil Hunter with the stop.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
Red, yellow. Here we go. You, yep, needle blue. Set.
To throw, Young. Check this down. That's Hubbard out of the backfield. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter.
3rd down and 6.
So, 1 quarter down here on Super Bowl Sunday. Pair of 7s on the scoreboard. We'll have more from Tampa after this. Panthers football to begin this second quarter. And they've got it with 3rd and 6 coming up.
Six. Mega. Here we go. Here we go. Blue 32. Set.
Back to throw. Young. Open man, right side. He's got it. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. It's good for a Panther first down.
34-yard line.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain. It looks like we've got an injured Brown on the field. Without question, something you never want to see, especially here on Super Bowl Sunday. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 9.
52 blue. Red. Cycle. Drill green. Set.
There's a handoff to Hubbard. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. A gain there of 11. It's a Carolina first down.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Set. Ready. 33. Yellow.
A 2nd down throw for Young. They'll go right back to McMillan, complete. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a first down with that catch.
43 rail. Quick down. Come on. Set. Steal. Yellow. Smash. Red. Rail. Yellow. Ready.
They're going to run right over center with Hubbard. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
Ready?
That one is complete. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Set. Slide blue. 45. White. Drill green. Ready.
And that one is incomplete, but a penalty flag is down. Could they have called the push-off there? Have to get this to the 20. Here's 3rd down. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. The decision to keep it pays off. It's a pickup of 13 and a 1st down.
Wow, a little change of play call here, and that's typically not what we see at this down and distance. That's typically a passing down, Mike, but they catch the defense off guard, keep the ball on the ground, and they're able to pick up enough for the 1st down.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They'll run it here with Hubbard. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Ready, ready, go red. You, yellow. Hey, blue. Hey, green. Hut.
Now a toss play, running left, and he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down. It looks like we've got an injured Brown on the field. Without question, something you never want to see, especially here on Super Bowl Sunday. Trying to keep a drive alive, going to have to convert on 3rd and 9. Here's Young. Ball incomplete. Coverage outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is 4th down. On now, it's Will Lutz to try the field goal. No issues there. This one is good. And the Panthers will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Down. Fight.
Drive will start on the ground. A nice pickup moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd down and 3. He'll drop to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Ready.
Third down, 3 to go.
Okay, now. 60 red. 60 red. Steal. Check steal. Check.
He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a third and very reasonable. Incomplete on that third down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. The Panthers will take their first timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming.
Here we go. Set. 45. White. Check Fury.
They will indeed go as they look to throw. Open man left side. He's got it. And he's going to have a Browns first down. That'll wind up a gain of 11 on 4th down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
Ready. Cut, cut.
A handoff as they try to run it here. Strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25. A gain there of 23 yards. It's a Browns first down.
Let's go.
Now they'll set up to throw. He'll get that to Quinshon Judkins.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hands. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
2nd and 5.
Come on, set. 52 points. Cut.
Up the middle they go. And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, Cleveland. That is 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. Aubrey now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Browns are on top. It's 14-10.
Panthers 10.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
At their own 20-yard line.
Ready. Yellow. 43. Ready.
Get this drive started on the ground is covered. And he'll get this past the 25, out to the 27. A pickup of 7.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Two minutes remain here in this first half. Back for more on Super Bowl Sunday after this.
On the set.
2nd down, they need 3.
Forward red. Set green jack. Blue 32. Striker 3-3 set.
The carry here for ETN. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up 3rd down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats, and that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
Here we go. Here we go. Black, 90, yellow, zoom. Drill, 52. Hut.
They'll try to run for it with Hubbard. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's fourth down.
So it's a pretty manageable third down, so they really have the option to run or pass, so they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use fourth down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on fourth down.
Ready, go. Blue, go. Ready. Hey, green. Yellow, go. Ready, go. Hey, blue. Set, go.
Now movement up front. It's a big decision coming from the officials. Who's the penalty on? So fourth down, and the Aussie, Tory Taylor, on to kick it away. A fair catch called, and he's going to take it out beyond the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Ready. Hut.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Now he'll air one out. He's got it. And he will take this one in. 73 yards. Touchdown, Cleveland. Now Aubrey for the extra point. He's got it, and the Browns are out to a 21-10 lead.
Panthers 10.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. A short one taken at the 10. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Set. 45. White. 43 rail. White. Black shot. Smash. Red. Set.
To throw is Young. And that's going to wind up incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
Set. Hut. Needle blue. Red. 60 red. 60 red. Set. Hut.
On 2nd down, Young. He'll get this out wide. And he'll get about 8 yards as he's ushered out of bounds. It'll set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Ready.
Here's a designed run. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. It's good for a Panther first down.
There's a big conversation going on right now around the NFL about what is the true value of having a run game. And I've always thought it comes down to being good at three situations. Can you run the ball in the fourth quarter with a lead? How well can you run the ball on the goal line? And then in this case, how well can you run the ball in short yardage situations?
Now a timeout for Carolina. That's going to be their second as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Mega. Ready, ready. Yellow, 22. Blaster, 6. Punt.
Now Young. That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout. On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. They'll spot this at their own 48, meaning this is a 62-yard attempt. The Panthers, they're going to burn their third and final timeout, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. It's a three tight end look as they have it first and 10.
Ready.
They send Jackson, the tight end, in motion.
Ready.
Out of the gun, here's a run of the gun. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Will Lutz set to kick off.
2 quarters left in the NFL season as we decide a champion. Back underway here at the Super Bowl.
Ready.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10.
10 cycles.
Here's a run to begin this third quarter. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
We're seeing such an uptick, Mike, across the league in these hybrid kind of positionless defenders, especially safety. So are they a safety? Are they a linebacker? They're good in both coverage. And in this case, they can play near the line of scrimmage and still make plays on the ground.
They'll try again. It's second and 10.
Here we go. 10 black. 10.
They'll look to throw. Going over the middle, this one is complete. And it'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
A gain of 21
His
yards.
first catch of this Super Bowl. And good for the first down.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
Here's first and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. 33. Yep. Cut.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And he ran right through one tackle, fighting forward. Good gain on the ground of about 7.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
They'll run it with Judkins. And And he's going to have a first down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass. You can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
Yellow, 43.
On first and 10, they'll set up to throw. He'll take a shot here, back to the end zone. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone, and that'll bring up second down.
The defender saw this the entire way, Mike. He actually ran the route before the receiver even got to his spot. I think they're fortunately this one didn't end up getting picked and going the other way.
On the set.
Second and 10.
Come on, set. 52 blue. Set.
Now give on the ground, and they'll take this down inside the 35. It's a gain of 10 yards. First down, Cleveland.
Ready? 10. First down, Browns.
Let's go now. Ready. Ready.
They'll throw out of the gun. That is brought in at the 10. And he's in. Touchdown, Browns.
You can just see the comfort, Mike, that this offense continues to play with. The early momentum in the first half has carried here after the break, and you can see this group just slowly starting to pull away.
And I'm thinking, Greg, about the guys on the other side. You're waiting at halftime, that other offense waiting to get back on the field. What happens? They come right out, extend the lead, and now the task gets a lot tougher for this second half. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This fielded at about the 9. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Got it. Ready.
This drive begins with a run by Hubbard. And he'll be taken down just shy of the 30. They get 11 and quickly pick up a first down.
That's good for a Panthers first down. First and 10 at the
Here we go,
29-yard
set.
line.
Black 40. Hut.
On the RPO, pass taken by McMillan. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 11.
He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Ready. Blues. Hut.
From the gun, it's Young. Moving outside the pocket. Oh, he overshoots him. Could have been a touchdown. Instead, just goes down as an incomplete.
So this is where things get tricky. They work all week with the pass rush, Mike, to move the quarterback off his spot. They don't want these NFL quarterbacks in rhythm, hitting the top of their drop, and delivering the ball on time. But then the second component to that is you get them out there on the run, and it can really stress your coverage downfield. So nice job here, sticking with their guys, not giving any open targets downfield, and they force the incomplete. Now, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. 17 yards, the gain there. It's a Carolina first down.
First down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
And they finally catch up with him, but it's a big play, taking it into the red zone. A big play here in the big game. And even 30 yards.
So it's man coverage, Mike. You have to keep track of who your responsibility is. And in this case, he just drops them. He's wide open. Short throws turn into long runs, and they're inside the red zone.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. Here's a toss as they look to run, and he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
Shield, black. 33, yellow. Set.
Throwing on 2nd down, Young. That one's taken in right side by Leggett. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend. And with that run, it puts them on the doorstep of the end zone. This has been a really impressive series up until this point, Mike. I mean, so much that anything less than a touchdown kind of feels like a letdown.
To throw is Young. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he's going to go backward, taken down at the 6.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
And he's so close to the goal line, couldn't get that ball extended. They keep him out, and it sets up 3rd and goal.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And, man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
Right, white. Eagle blue. Set.
Throwing here on 3rd and goal.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. So you know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball, and in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
This has been quite the drive. 3 points would kind of feel like a letdown, so they're going to go for it here on 4th and goal. That's going to be caught, and he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on downs.
Yeah, when you find yourself down big here in the second half, you have to maximize every possession, and that's exactly what the coach tried to do, going for it on 4th down. Give yourselves a chance to cut into this big lead, but it's the defense that came through again with a huge stop, and that's going to make their...
Oh, big hole left side. And he's able to get him out of danger in a big way, all the way up beyond the 40-yard line. A big play here in the big game. 41 yards.
On the ready. Set, ready. Blue, 32.
They'll turn and hand this one off. He's beyond midfield to the 45. The defense saves the touchdown, but a terrific run. It'll be 1st and goal inside the 10.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line. 1
quarter remains here in the Super Bowl. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this.
Ready, break.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's first and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line.
Set.
They'll run it here, and here's Judkins. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
Panthers 10.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. And he's got it at the 1. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
52 blaster.
On first down is Young. Now he takes off. And he'll wind up getting about 4 before he's shown the sideline.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
A second down throw for Young. Over the middle he locates McMillan. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Out of the shotgun, Young. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
Young to throw again on second down. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Brings up third and 6.
Red, yellow, Edo blue. Hut.
To throw, Young. That one broken up. It is incomplete. This defensive secondary, they have been really a no-fly zone all game long. It continues here and brings up fourth down.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. That's going to be intercepted. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. On for the PAT is Aubrey. It's up and good. And the Browns add on to their already sizable lead.
Panthers 10.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. Whoa! And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Young hands it to Hubbard. He steers clear of the first tackler, working his way forward for a gain of about 4.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down. Play is stopped for a moment. It is an injured Carolina Panther on the field. Third down and 3. Here's Young. He's got his man. That's Leggett. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 21
6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
It's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the fourth quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
That's going to be caught, and it works to perfection. A double pass leading to a run into the end zone for a touchdown. So now the Panthers and Young will attempt the two-point conversion.
The Panthers will line up for the
Blue, 30,
two-point
flag
conversion.
blue, claws red. Field, black. Ready.
Hill drops to throw. The pressure got to him. He was hit as he threw it. It's incomplete, and they come up empty, trying for two.
16.
And give them credit, they are not mailing this one in. They'll try to get it back with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the fourth quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
You're set.
On the give, it's Judkins. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of one.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
60 red. 60 red. 10 cycles. Ready?
There's a handoff out of the gun, and it'll be a pickup of 3. So third down, forthcoming. Play is stopped for a moment. It is an injured Carolina Panther on the field. Without question, something you never want to see, especially here on Super Bowl Sunday.
10 black. Steal. Check steal. Ultra. Go ultra. Hut, hut.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. And this was the old NFL record spot, a 63-yard attempt. That one's on target, and it is good from the other side of midfield. One of the longest field goals in NFL history. This going to be returned from right around the goal line. And that's well done by the kicking team, who's only able to make it past the 15-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Okay, ready? Rail, fight, 60. Ready, set.
Here's the pistol snap to Young. To the right side, he finds McMillan. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line.
Gain of 17 yards. That's good for a
Blue
Panthers
strike,
first
cluster,
down.
6.
First and
Eat
10
old
at
blue.
the 34-yard line.
Set.
He tosses over the middle. This one is caught. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field.
Hut.
Here's Young to throw. Over the middle, he's got Leggett. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
It's a gain
So
of
a
18
pair of first downs moves him out to the 47-yard. And it's first and 10.
First and
Ready.
10 at the
Here's Young.
47-yard line.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
Bryce
been a pretty impressive defensive performance here today. The pass rush has been a little underwhelming. They've been non-existent up until this point. So as they finish this game out, it's got to feel good.
That's 3. Third time tonight he's been intercepted. And the Browns are going to take over at their own 41-yard line.
And really the story of the day for this offense, Mike, is it's just been far too many self-inflicted wounds. You're not going to overcome being reckless with the ball, inconsistent with the passing game, and beat teams in the NFL. It's just not going to happen, and the bad day at the office just continues.
And not much there. Good defense held to no gain.
The size, the speed, and the strength of this defensive tackle was on full display, Mike. He defeats the block, strikes the ball carrier at the line of scrimmage. He's able to bring him down, keep it to no gain.
Back to Brown. He'll get it again. Once again, this defense up to the task. They stop him for no gain yet again. And now it's third down. The Panthers will take their first timeout. Talk things over before third down.
Here we go. Ready.
They run straight ahead with Judkins. 20-yard pickup there. It's a Browns first down.
It's a gain of 20.
It's just a huge letdown there defensively. You have them third and long, and anytime an offense decides to just turn around and give the ball to their running back, it's almost like they're waving the white flag that this possession is over. In this case, not only did they pick up the first down, they picked up a huge gain.
And on first down, it's back to Judkins. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1. At the 30.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's second and 1.
Here we go. Ready.
Handoff here, up the middle, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
On the double.
Don't need much. It is third and inches.
Down. Yellow. Ready. Ready.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
And anytime you have one of these big backs, this is exactly the spot to use him. Just lower those pads, keep those legs moving. He's able to find just enough of a seam to pick up the first down.
Set to go now on first and 10.
Set.
They'll stay on the ground. And he is upended. Boy, awkward-looking tackle. They take him down behind the line on that one. And we'll see a timeout used by the defense, stopping it right out of the break. 1:57 to go in the game.
Come on. Hut.
On second down, it's Judkins. It's a pickup of 16 yards down to the 16.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
Ready. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. And the Browns have done it. They are your Super Bowl champions. So this performance, the cherry on top, the tour de force for this entire day. Many felt this was the best team all year. And Greg, in the biggest spot, they proved it in a big way.
I think